Guys, today we are taking a look at the brand new update that is out now for Prehistoric Kingdom, and that is update 1.0.6, and it's their Halloween update. So this actually launched a couple days ago. I'm just a little bit behind the ball, but we're back in Pangea Park, my not so forgotten, I promise, project. We'll be jumping back into this very soon, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what they have added to the game because it's pretty exciting. So we're gonna skip on over here to go over the first stuff. So as I mentioned, it's primarily a Halloween based update. Look at these amazing signs that they've added. So we have a spooky tree, some moons, some bats, a dark cloud, but my absolute favorite are these little dinosaurs in costumes. How adorable. So holding a little trick-or-treat pumpkin and then dressed up as a ghost. But the best is this little guy dressed up as Dennis Nedry. You see, got the broken glasses. We've got some candy in the pocket. He's wearing the yellow raincoat. Absolutely love it. The little Dilophosaurus dressed up as Dennis Nedry is absolutely perfect. But then we got some very cartoonized skulls here, a little pumpkin sign, and then we've got some candles, some spooky bunting, and some tombstones here. So as I said, primarily a Halloween-based update, so those are going to be the little props that you get to play with, but they've also added a couple more statues. We've got these extinct animals here, what looks like a dragonfly and some sort of like isopod or something. You'll have to correct me down in the comments below because I have absolutely zero knowledge on prehistoric insects, bugs, things like that. I know this isn't technically an insect, but I have no idea what they are, so let me know down in the comments below. What's cool about these is this one comes in just a statue, but you can also get this one here in these segmented pieces. So if you want to make a really, really long one, or if you want to make it curve over here and then back to the right, whatever you want to do with it, you can kind of create your own little monstrosity there with those little pieces, which is pretty cool. And then they have also added more species signs. So I'm pretty sure now they have every single species that you can actually have in the game in a little cutout sign like this. So that is pretty cool. Very, very useful for informational signs. And again, remembering that everything in Prehistoric Kingdom is resizable. So you can always scale these up, scale these down, use them however you wish. The last little props that we got here are going to be some kind of rubble and destroyed kind of props. You can see we've got some cable here, both kind of exposed metal cable and then kind of a rubber cable. We have a curved one, a couple straight pieces, and then I love that they've added this little detail in as well, these little frayed pieces as of right here. So you can add these to the ends of your cable and make it look like they've broken apart, so you can make enclosures where the dinosaurs have ripped out and escaped their fencing. So that is pretty cool. We've got some rubble here, some bricks and cinder blocks in different various sizes. And then very exciting, I find these so useful, not even for adding or creating destroyed habitats or buildings, but just adding detail to parks in general. Not everything is pristine and perfect all the time. So we've got some cracks, we've got some chips, we've got some exposed brick. There are a few more just different variations of these decals, but you can see they are all decals. You can pick them up, put them wherever you'd want. So it adds a lot of detail there to your builds. And then we have one for the glass here, like a dinosaur ran and rammed their head into the glass. Again, all sizable, all scalable, so you can make this a giant crack or teeny tiny ones. So I find that very, very cool. So that is all of the new scenery coming. But I've saved actually my favorite and what I'm most excited for last is some informational based signs. So as you can see here, they have now introduced signs into the game. These are, of course, right outside our Dryosaurus habitat. All you have to do is double click on these and it'll, just like in Planet Zoo, it will allow you to select the most nearby dinosaur or animal to go ahead and display on your sign. This is the default sign, what it looks like when you just buy it out of the catalog and place it down. You can, of course, scale it, so I made a teeny tiny one, but then they also have a bunch of these prefabs for you. I love this one as a little floor sign, it's absolutely great. We have a couple different borders and frames for them. We got a nice one with kind of brick stone, a wooden modern one, and then kind of a tropical tiki bamboo one. We have one with little flames on the side. We have a very kind of what I would call like traditional dinosaur sign. This probably would, or not traditional dinosaur sign, but traditional like zoo sign. This one probably would fit in best with Pangea Park here because it just kind of seems to fit the surroundings. And then we have one with logs. Of course, these are all made with just individual pieces in game. They're just prefabs made by the devs. So if you don't want to put a whole lot of effort into creating a frame or a stand, you can just plop those down. But of course, you can create something completely custom with them. I really like the layout of these signs. I really like how nice and big the picture of the dinosaur is, because when you scale it down to make something tiny, you still can very clearly see that it's Dryosaurus. It's very easy to read, even though it's so tiny. So I love the fact that they've added the nice big picture. We, of course, have some information on there, a region map for them discovered in the USA. So nice, beautiful information about our animals. And then last but not least for signage, if we go around the corner here, we can see we have some like caution signs. So warning, no climbing on the fences, do not tap on glass, caution, don't want your fingers bitten off, don't feed the dinosaurs, no flash photography. So just some general kind of zoo signs that you might display for your guests, because guests are dumb and they need to be told exactly what not to do so they don't harm the animals or themselves. And then we've just got some triangle kind of dinosaur animal signs. We got the Microraptor, what looks like the T-Rex, the Mammoth, the Parasaurolophus, and the Dryosaurus on there for that. And yeah, again, scalable, sizable. You can make them whatever size you'd like to fit in with your park. And I think it is absolutely fantastic. I love that they've added these because it's gonna add so much more detail to builds and just bring that realism one step closer. Oh, little Dryosaurus is gonna stick his head right through the wall. And now his tail, perfect. But a little bit more realism, a little bit of information, make it feel like an actual zoological park. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, this update also does include, let's go ahead and take a look at our Dryosauruses while I tell you about this part. You can watch them kind of walk around here on the rocks. They've also added an update to screenshot mode, where screenshot mode has received additional functionality, allowing players to hide the camera UI and make adjustments to the camera's exposure and roll amount, adjust depth of field, bloom, and vignette settings have been added through the brand new effects panel at the bottom of the UI. And yeah, hopefully photographers will enjoy, or video game photographers, if you're trying to take very beautiful pictures of your animals, it'll be a little bit easier with those extra little settings. And then, of course, they have gone in and kind of given some general additions, some changes to gameplay, bug fixes, and things like that. You can go ahead and go to the Steam page. You can read all about that if you would like. It's all kind of listed out. I won't go through and read it to you guys, but I just wanted to go ahead and jump in here. One, let you know that this update is live, so if you do have Prehistoric Kingdom, go ahead and make sure your game is updated. It went live a couple days ago. I'm a little bit behind, but better late than never, right? And then two, to remind you that I'm not going to forget this park. We're going to jump back in. We're going to continue building. I'm also going to start looping in Prehistoric Kingdom to our live streams on Thursday morning. So keep an eye out for that, because we're going to jump in and start a whole brand new stream park, but in prehistoric kingdom. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you enjoyed the video, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, hit subscribe, comment down below. All of it helps me out and I greatly do appreciate it. You can follow me on all of my social media pages. All those fun links are down in the description below. And until next time, I will talk at you in the next video. Bye!